Hey, Frank Paris here. Here is the Del Rey Suicide Sam prototype, all finished and ready to go. And you would force a card on somebody, and Suicide Sam, the fireman. And he's called that because if he reaches the top and hasn't selected your card, then he can accidentally fall off the top of the ladder. Okay, and this is basically one of the props that Del Rey used in his shows, his close-up shows. Not so much in the close-up, but in parlor type environments. And it is one of the lesser-known props that he used. But according to legend and according to folklore, it was one of his favorite tricks to do. Because in one instance he could force a card and then bring the fireman, let's do that, up the ladder to the chosen card. Let's say it was the 9 of hearts. Okay, obviously it wouldn't be on this side, but say it was the Queen of Hearts, he would bring it up or bring it down here. Let's just put it down, that's all. We'll just put it over to here. And up to the Queen of Hearts. Actually, did we pass the Queen of Hearts? No, it's right there. It's lined up with the card itself. So he used this in parlor settings, and it breaks apart. I should try to show you that. Right, we'll just get the left. Now it comes right off here, and this is a toy that's been hacked. But it is now a remote control toy that has been hacked. Okay, and these are extremely rare. This particular Fireman V toy, and all I've done is taken what he's done and created a remote control for it. I built the transmitter. I built the receiver inside the Fireman. Added the battery pack on the back. And we have a remote control, which is going to be this guy right here. Okay, so you see that. Battery's easy to change on this guy. So he comes off. This whole thing pops off. You can see if I can do this with one hand here. Okay, it basically comes right off. It's on a magnet. But this whole thing, this whole section, this part right up here, this section and this section comes off. So that you can store it or bring it in a suitcase or something. So this doesn't come with a suitcase. So this is basically Super Suicide Sam by Del Rey. It was one of those props that was a lesser known prop. A lot of times you saw Del doing close-up magic conventions or close-up in a parlor setting. He liked to do things really close up. But when he did parlor magic, okay, and in one of the Tannin magic jubilees that I filmed, which is up on YouTube, Del was doing his stage act, which was part of his parlor act, actually, and he used props that you could use on stage, like a teddy bear, and he did some tricks with cigarettes and things like that. Visual things that you could do in a parlor type setting as opposed to a close-up table. So, but again, this was one of his favorite tricks here, and you can see that the unit is equipped with a little antenna to pick up the transmitter signal, and we've added 3 batteries, 4.5 volts total, to the unit, and this just slides right back on like so. Now there are extra ladder pieces that come with this. There are extra pieces that extra ladder sections that come with it. You can keep those as backup if you need them. But pretty much everything here comes apart. This comes off, this comes off. Okay, this piece here does disconnect. And one of the things that I like to do with this trick is, as far as using it, is there's a little compartment in the front. I won't show it to you now, but Deli was famous for saying if the trick didn't work, I always had a backup. I would fold an extra force card in the front. I can show you right here. Okay, and stick it in here. All right, so just do the force that way. And again, this is a prototype. I'm going to be building this for anybody who wants one. And the price is, well, we'll negotiate the price on this. It's labor intensive. I mean, gluing all these plastic cards and using the plastic cards and wiring the inside of this this fireman here is labor intensive. But it's just something that I had to do. I had to get this thing made because I've been thinking about it for years and years and years, and now it's a reality. And there are no pictures of Dell doing this trick. There are no videos and there are no stills of him doing this trick. The reason I know about it is because when I met him at a Tannin Jubilee and filmed his close-up session, I had heard about Suicide Sam, and I asked him, I said, before my film crew, I owned a video studio, production studio at the time, before my film crew started filming, I said, are you going to do Suicide Sam? All right, because I wanted to position the camera so that I could get the whole thing along with the audience's reactions. And he said, no, I'm not going to be doing it. But anyway, the story goes that he would do this mostly in parlor environments and not so much on a big stage and not so much on close-up. Anyway, thank you very much. This is Frank Paris, over and out. I hope you really enjoyed seeing this guy in action, and it's available. This is the prototype, but it is available for pre-order, and pricing is yet to be determined, I should say. But it'll be in the next day or two. I'll probably just come out with a number, and that'll be the price. Okay, Frank Paris, over and out. Thank you for watching.